Thank you for joining me. On today's episode of Bible Blueprint of the New Testament, we are looking at the book of Galatians. Now, Galatians is ninth in order in the New Testament. The number of chapters are 6, and the type of book it is epistle or Pauline. Now, an overview on the book of Galatians. During his third missionary journey, Paul wrote to the Galatians, who had circled the idea that in order for the Gentiles to be saved, they needed to follow Jewish laws. He was concerned that this was confusing people and putting an unnecessary burden on the Gentiles. He wrote emphasizing freedom from sin through Jesus Christ and spiritual bondage or yoke of the law of Moses. Now, the book of Galatians was written between 49 to 50 AD. The time period covered is all eras in the age of grace, and the author is Paul the Apostle. Now, there are 3 sections to the book of Galatians. Number 1, section 1 is defending his apostleship. We see this in chapters 1 through 2. Paul warns of false teachers and reiterates his call as a true apostle. He again relates his spiritual experience and his life before his conversion, then relays the support of Peter and the other apostles. Section 2. Freedom is in Christ, not the law. We see this in chapters 3 through 5. Paul teaches the Galatians to look at their behavior and see their hypocrisy in trying to make Gentiles act like Jews. He compares the fruit of the Spirit and the deeds of the flesh. Section 3, encouragement to love, not legalize. We see this in chapter 6. Paul encourages church members to bear each other's burden and do good to all men. He shuns circumcisions and teaches that all are one in Christ. All right, that brings us to the end of our overview in the book of Galatians. That's all for now. God bless.